and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another story time vlog. I know you guys probably want all the informational vlogs, I usually do, but I wanted to spread awareness just because what I've done with my animal has put me in the hospital, and I don't want you guys to make the same mistake. And I know a lot of you have hamsters, so I just wanted to make this aware not to make the same mistake I did and take extra precautions when it comes to cleaning your animal's tank. Meanwhile, Charlie's tank looks great. So what I did was I replaced most of the substrate and put all new ones in, and that is how I got in the hospital. But that's just not, it's simply not how it happened, but it's somewhat of how it happened. To begin with the story, one day I went to go clean Charlie's tank, so I physically took the tank out and put it on the floor and started cleaning it. So my normal cleaning Charlie's tank is just spot cleaning. I know where he uses the bathroom, so I'll just pick up the substrate from where he used the bathroom. I'll wipe the wheel down, and I'll also wipe the treehouse down and any other things that are in there that needs to be cleaned or tidied up. So I went to take out all the toys and clean them, and then I got to the substrate part. I had a big trash can, and I just was taking out the substrate, putting it in, taking out the substrate, putting it in the trash can, and setting up the new substrate. I don't know what happened from like me taking out the substrate and me dying, but something happened. Now, the substrate I use, I don't have the thing for it, but I believe it is dust free. But I don't think it was that dust free, because whatever happened, I don't know if it was the mix of the substrate and some of the urine that was in the tank, or just the substrate itself, like an overwhelming amount of substrate. But then again, you guys saw the video where I did do Charlie's tank and I didn't have a panic attack. I don't know what it was, but something just made me go like, whoa. It didn't smell, it kind of just hit me all at once. So as I'm taking the substrate out and I'm putting it in the trash can and I'm opening the new substrate, I feel like my lungs get a little tight. Like I'm like, this is odd. So I start coughing, and like I'm like, wow, like, man, it's really hot in here. Meanwhile, I don't have the door open, I don't have the windows open, I just have the air on, so I'm like, okay, that should be a significant amount of air needed to just clean a hamster tank. You know, you don't think you really need that much ventilation to just change substrate, but in reality you do. So anyway, I was sitting there cleaning the tank and my lungs got tight and I started coughing, but it wasn't just any cough. Like I was actually like wheezing, like it sounded like a smoker's cough. Like I was like so I go out, I just go out there to take a breather. I'm like, man, I gotta turn the air up. So I'm turning the air up really high. I'm coughing, like I'm choking. I'm drinking water, I'm choking on the water. I can't even breathe. So I'm just like, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. So 5 minutes rolls by, my lungs are like this small. I feel like pain in my chest. And I'm just, at that point, I'm not even coughing anymore. I'm more so just like, like, so at that point, I told Michael, I was like, I need hospital now. So like, I can't even talk at that point. I'm having a full-fledged panic attack. I can't even take a deep breath to save my life. I can barely take a short breath. I'm sitting like, what am I gonna do? And if this is my way out, what kind of way is this to go? Like, this is the worst way to possibly go. And how are my subscribers gonna feel if I check from cleaning my hamster's cage? I get to the hospital. First off, wait, I walk through security. This guy's taking forever to check me into a hospital. I'm like, sir, I can't breathe. I have nothing on me, no weapons. I need to get somewhere. I need like a tank, an oxygen tank, I need something. I go in there, the lady's like, hi, what's your name? I'm like, Taylor Crane. I'm trying to sit here and tell my information. She's like, your address. I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, is she serious? She sees me choking, dying, and not barely able to talk, and she's asking me all these questions. So after we get through the questions, the lady calls me back. She asked me if I've been wheezing or, you know, coughing a lot, and I tell her yes, I have. She used the stethoscope to hear my breathing, and she said it was abnormal and I was wheezing and I was taking really short breaths. So they go and send me back, and you know how hard it is explaining to a bunch of like PhD doctors that me almost died from cleaning a hamster tank? It's kind of hard. So I'm telling the doctors, there's like 3 that came in the room, because by this point I'm freaking out, so I was a little worried. I get anxious very quickly, so I was worried like I was really going to die. What they did for me was they put me on breathing treatment. So they put an oxygen mask on my face, they had me take steroids, and then I basically just sat in the hospital for 2.5 hours just with an oxygen tank. And you really don't know how like polluted this air is until you're getting the full oxygen in you. Cause man, once they put that on, I was like, I was breathing in all the thin air. So I felt fine. Like a couple minutes after they put that mask on me, I felt fine. What the doctor had actually recommended me and they gave me was masks. Here we go. A lesson learned. Wear these when you're cleaning, because you never know what bacteria you will find and what dust. You don't know if you're allergic to anything. The doctor advised me to use masks or use something to cover my mouth when I go to clean the tanks, which I didn't know it was that necessary, but after that, I don't want to go anywhere without a breathing mask anymore because I'm afraid I will choke to death. Moral of the story, I wanted to let you guys know this because I didn't know it was possible and I didn't think that that could happen just of cleaning a tank, but it definitely can. So when you're cleaning your animal's tank, please wear at least one of these. Go to your doctor, ask for a couple of these. I'm sure they'll give it to you for free. Or use like a scarf or something to go over your face so you are well prepared to clean a tank. Because you don't want to end up like me, dying in a hospital because I can't breathe. So I hope this was a little fun video to watch, a little story time. It was pretty scary, but I just want to let you guys know because I know I have a lot of younger viewers out there, and for those of you who have hamsters, just be wary. Don't make the same mistake I did. 90% of this channel is what not to do as a pet owner. Aside from that, all is good. I know a lot of you have been wanting an update on Sin, and I've still yet to find Sin. Unfortunately, I'm pretty heartbroken about it because it has probably been 2 months. No, definitely not 2 months. No, was it? I don't know. It's probably been like a month and a half to 2 months that I haven't found her, but I keep reading the comments you guys write me, and I'm just like, I'm so thankful that I have you guys out here to comfort me, because a lot of you say like you haven't found yours in a couple months, so I'm keeping the faith. I am, and I'm trying to find her, and I still have everything set up to find her. My little trap here, and then I have a couple out there too. So hopefully we will find her, but as of right now, everybody else is doing pretty well. Fitz, I think Fitz went through a mini brumation because she went to sleep for 3 days, and now she's just up and at him. Like she's up and at him. I don't know what that's called. Whatever. She's just up and ready to go. Mishu's been swimming around. Lucky has been. Oh, I just wanna take a little cheek. Lucky has been the most destructive kitten I have ever met in my life. You're not as loving as you look. You are a piece of work, bud. But yeah, aside from that, everything is fine. Charlie's enjoying his new tank, even though his owner almost died from it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. And I can't wait for Pet Fest. Please comment down below if you guys are actually going to Pet Fest, because I'm very excited and I can't wait to meet you guys especially. There is going to be a panel for me to do a Q&A and stuff, so I hope you guys have all the questions ready. I'm very excited. And other than that, that's pretty much the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. That was a little awkward. I've never done that before. At least your tank looks good now, even though I almost died. Yeah. Come here, boy. Come here. I know you must think my nails are carrots, but they are not. Hey, they're not carrots. For a cat and a hamster, Charlie and Lucky get along pretty well. They like to keep each other company. And then you have Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Hey. How was your 3-day slumber? You look better. She's like, what? I didn't look better before. You didn't eat all of your veggies, Fitz. None.